Hello everyone. This for me is the most exciting unboxing of any China guitar I have had so far. Um, in the search for a really nice low budget Chinese Flying V guitar, I came across on Reverb a no name custom Chinese guitar for sale. Wheeled and dealed it down a little ways. And yeah, the only other nicer low budget Chinese guitar for sale now is the West Creek Cerebus, which I don't like the look of. I don't like the colors that they have out, and I don't like, the shape of it. But I saw this little gem, and I guess, well, it's a shot in the dark. It's a bit of a shot in the dark. No name whatsoever. And I am the proud second owner in America of this guitar. And there's some interesting shipping details on the box here I thought I would share. So initially, this flew into Los Angeles from Beijing, then continued its journey to Oregon to a Kevin Bankston in Bend City, Oregon. And I believe it was sold out of a pawn shop though. So I don't know if he sold it to the pawn shop or is the guy at the pawn shop. But that's kind of cool. And the only name for where it came from, company name in Beijing where it came from, is Tang Shiwa or Tang Shia. Exciting, very interesting. All right, let us begin. Original packaging, obviously, that has been retaped along the seam. And I remembered what I believe this type of axe is called, a spike hawk. Not a spike axe, a spike hawk, for the nasty secondary weapon on the back. This was actually blacksmithed out of a ball peen hammer and then heat treated to get the nifty color. And it's got like a stripe, I don't know if it's striped maple but it's got like the little stripes in the wood. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The cat, where's the cat? Oh, the cat was here. There he is. All right. Also, when you purchase from Reverb, you have to sign for it. So I've been called in sick from work today just to be able to receive this. So I probably won't be doing any more Reverb shopping because you have to be home, just because it's just me and I don't have anyone to sign for me. No more Reverb shopping for this fella. So I had given up on it because normally the latest anything ever arrives here from UPS is, if it doesn't get here by 4, it's not coming. So I called in sick from work and it didn't show up, and I was actually depression napping when there was a knock at the door at 5, thinking this wasn't going to come, and I was going to have to, if I wanted to receive it, because you're not here to sign for it, and they had already tried to deliver it to me, and I was at work, so it would have been the second try. I don't know if they go 2 or 3. They go up to 3 tries before they return it. And so for try number 2, I called in sick just to be here to sign for this, which I could have went to work because it came late. The day before, when I wasn't here, it arrived at 11:45, and then it didn't show up till 5 today. So I only would have had to work till 2:30. So quite an ordeal. Quite an ordeal. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, they missed the scene there when they. So me getting off track here is not all my fault. It was. So I am very happy, and although I was upset at first, let the UPS driver know that I was very happy that he was a go-getter and trying to catch up on his route. I never thought in a million years those guys would actually go the extra mile to stay out late and try to catch their route up. This fella, though, I mean, we're kind of in the process of getting a UPS driver, a new UPS. We used to have one that was great, and he retired, I believe, and so now we're just, kind of in limbo, trying to get a good driver on this route. So, and I don't even know if this guy was like, it was even his route, if he was just trying to catch up, somebody else's route that quit or what, but looks pretty nice. I thought this was pretty cool. It's very, very, very Gibson Epiphone. Cloney. I settled for a traditional color rather than, oh, she's dusty even. Didn't even polish it up for me. But as long as she's, oh, hiccups. Yeah. Those are, I was hoping those were a little closer to the actual Epiphone style, or maybe they splurge and actually put like the Epiphone grade, this type of green plastic end tuner on here, but no, I think they're a little, not so much. Poor thing. The guy said that he did a setup on it. Should be nice. Yeah, she's a little fret sprouty. Let's see, we better go either tear this in half or go this way. Yeah, I looked all over the internet trying to find a nice picture of this other than the one that was on Reverb wasn't that. Well, it was Yeah, it was like an internet web picture that you couldn't copy. Still got the plastic on. The humbuckers. Gibson style humbuckers. So we'll get to see what kind of a setup wizard this fella is. He didn't clean the fret ends up. Oh, there you go. Look at that. I was hoping. It's what I hoped. In the picture, this looked like a black to yellow burst, but the back of it's dark brown. Oh, it's translucent dark brown. You can see the wood. Single banded. But yeah, I was hoping this was actually a brown burst, and it is. So it's what I was hoping. Pretty nice. And we're gonna hope for looks like it might be a fairly good bridge setup. In the back, pickup height's pretty good. Front pickup height's a little low. But yeah, this button setup, switch setup, I mean, is extremely, I mean, it's pretty unique. You know, if you go through and look at like all the Epiphones or even Chinese guitars or whatever, I could find no other even Chinese guitar just like it. It's the closest thing it is to is actual Epiphone Gibsons. Yeah, she's pretty nice. Aw, neck damage. Yeah, she's been leaning up. Oh, wait, nope, that is stickum, not scratches. There's some sort of adhesive on there. Oh, that was scary. So I'm gonna say, and there's some finish rubbed off the banding there, which is only I would notice that. Also, they sell these with Gibson on them on the internet. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's more likely to get this way. It's less likely to get stolen. Nice. So hopefully these tuners are okay. They're, you know, the plastic green tip Epiphone Gibson style, only they're greener, and the shafts look pretty thin. I don't think they're quite as beefy as a. Actually, I'm gonna run in the bedroom real quick and take a look. I have an Epiphone with those on it. Let's see if they. Yeah. Yeah, comparing it to the Epiphone, the shafts are narrower and the plastic is greener. Because your Epiphone Gibsons just have a slight greenish tinge to them, whereas these are pea green and a little chintzier looking. No, it does not say Grover on those. Or, yeah, those are China remakes. Huh. Made in China. This says capital R, small OHS. Rose. I don't know if that's a company name or not. But yeah, pretty cool. I am happy with it. And you know, a lot of these aftermarket Vs, the V is narrower, chintzier looking. Yeah, no real good paint schemes out there in the ones available right now. Sadly, Firefly does not have. That's probably what I would have went with. Firefly has made some really nice China flying Vs, but they are out of stock. So I think I'm pretty happy with what I went with here. And I could even upgrade those tuners. This thing would be pretty wicked. I can't remember. This has a pretty. I can't remember what the how hot this pickup was. I remember being impressed that it was a fairly hot rear pickup though. I want it's either I think it might be like an 11K. But we'll see what she sounds like. Also replaceable in the event of junkness. Yeah. So we've got a 4. So I'm going to say tone and volume for each. And 3-way switch. Which is rare to have the 4-button setup on one of these. Oh, wow. Fretboard. I think that's legit. Fretboard is just really dark monocolor. Looks to have legit wood grain in it. I'm not so sure. That could be a composite like the Leo James. And the wood grain in the fretboard does a swoop I've never seen. Never seen in an actual wood fretboard, like a rosewood or. So I don't know for sure. My guess is at this point that's probably a composite, like whatever the Leo James composite fretboard is. But they did a little bit, put a little more effort into making it look like it had wood grain. And that's going to be a nice neck when I knock the little bit of fret sprout off of there. Not rolled in. He's been sitting around. Strings are looking peaked like they've been. It's got 9s on it, small strings. Got slinkies. Got slinkies on it, China slinkies. And they are gray. They're not shiny. Yeah, there you go. Custom China Flying V in the style of Gibson Epiphone. Yeah, very happy with the looks of it. All right, let's do. The action is pretty high. It's a strong 8, and I think we're looking for around 3/32 probably on that. So she could be lowered a little. Let's check our. Oh yeah, I think we might be good on the Lighting's not so great, but I think we got just a little bit of space on our center, on our truss rod bow, so I think the truss rod's going to be good. Action's a little high. A little custom tweaking on the pickup height. But she has not been. There's no pick marks. Plastic still on the humbuckers. So like the guy said, I think he just kind of did a little setup on it and put her up for sale. And there she sat until Justin saw her on the reverb. This is quilted maple top. Nice looking. Yeah. Yeah, you could fool a fella. Put some upgraded tuners on there. You could fool some people for what that might be. Pretty snaz. Custom, made just for me in Beijing, China. Made for Justin in Beijing. Styrofoam on my axe opening axe. All right. Got the original super cheap cord and truss adjustment. Oh, look here. Paperwork. Nut cover. Gives you the truss rod adjustment instructione. And that is all. That is all. Printed in Korea. Oh, I'll be letting you go for now. Enjoy your evening or morning. And later.